Student loans, they're supposed to be your ticket to a better future. But what if I told you they're often a trap wrapped in fine print, confusing jargon, and long-term financial chains most students don't fully understand? In this video, we'll break down what they don't tell you about student loans and why you need to know this before you borrow a single dollar. On the surface, student loans are simple. You borrow money for college, then you pay it back. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. These loans come with interest rates, grace periods, repayment plans, and sometimes devastating consequences for late payments. The problem? Most students are never really educated about how they work. First up, federal versus private loans. Federal student loans are issued by the government. They typically have lower interest rates, offer income-driven repayment plans, and more borrower protections. Private loans, offered by banks or other lenders, can have higher rates and fewer safety nets. Here's the catch. Many students max out their federal loans, then fall back on private loans without understanding the consequences. When you take out a loan, interest starts accumulating, and it doesn't stop. Even while you're in school, unsubsidized loans rack up interest. If that interest capitalizes, it gets added to your principal, meaning you're now paying interest on your interest. Over the life of your loan, you could easily end up paying 1.5 to 2 times what you originally borrowed. Most federal loans give you a 6-month grace period after graduation before repayment begins. But don't be fooled, interest may still be accumulating. Worse, many students wait too long to budget for repayment, so when the first bill hits, they panic. Student loan debt is not just a number, it affects your credit, your ability to buy a house, your career decisions, even your mental health. It delays life milestones for millions of borrowers. If you fall behind, things get messy fast. Late fees, collection costs, garnished wages, damaged credit. And worst of all, unlike credit card debt or medical bills, student loans are almost never dischargeable in bankruptcy. You've probably heard about public service loan forgiveness or income-driven repayment forgiveness. While these programs do exist, they're complicated, require years of consistent payments, and many borrowers are denied due to paperwork errors or technicalities. Don't count on forgiveness without doing your homework. Many private lenders require a cosigner, usually a parent, but here's the danger. If you miss a payment, their credit takes a hit, and if you default, they're on the hook. This has strained relationships and financially crippled families. There are several repayment plans: standard, graduated, extended, and income-driven. Choosing the right one can save you thousands, but few students get proper guidance. Income-driven plans lower your monthly bill, but increase the total you'll pay in interest over time. Refinancing can lower your interest rate, but there's a catch. If you refinance federal loans with a private lender, you lose federal protections like forbearance, deferment, and forgiveness programs. It's a trade-off that needs serious consideration. Debt isn't just numbers, it's stress, anxiety, depression. Millions report sleepless nights and strained relationships because of student loan anxiety. This debt can follow you for decades. Ask yourself, is the cost of your education justified by your potential earnings? Not all degrees offer the same return. A $100,000 degree in a low-paying field may leave you financially worse off than someone who skipped college entirely. Before you borrow, ask these questions. Do I really need this loan? Can I reduce costs with scholarships, community college, or part-time work? What will my monthly payments be? What's my realistic starting salary? Knowledge is power, and in this case, it can save you decades of debt. It is possible to break free from student loan debt, but it takes strategy, discipline, and awareness. Pay more than the minimum. Avoid forbearance unless absolutely necessary. And above all, stay informed. Student loans can empower or enslave. They're not inherently evil, but the system is flawed, and you need to protect yourself. The earlier you understand the truth, the better your chances of escaping the trap. Liked this breakdown? Then do yourself and your friends a favor. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to Finance Youth, where we break down the money game for your generation, one truth bomb at a time. Stay smart, stay free. Until next time.